Look how bright this morning is. Ridiculously bright. To the point where I can barely see. Must have been raining overnight. Jesus. So the roads are damp and look like they're made out of mirror. Entirely out of mirror. Lovely, but shit, man. Even wearing sunglasses, it's painful. So anyway, what's today's lesson? I heard a rumour. It wasn't a rumour. Forget where it was that I saw it or read it or heard it. That idea of if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Bullshit, my friend. Utter rubbish. About 10% of people are part of the solution and about 10% of people are part of the problem. The other 80%, us, we're just in the middle. We're just being. Is there anything wrong with just being? I know I keep saying to people, try and reach for something, reach for your goals, be ambitious, which is not a problem at all. We don't have to be. In an ideal world, I'd release a new album full of incredible music every single week, with reviewers saying how fantastic I am, and it'd be amazing. And every other week I'd release a new novel, #1 in the bestseller chart, sell out me stand-up comedy tour, and promote my new film. That isn't the way life is. You can't do that. What you can do though is, you can have the ambition to be that. You can dream of being that. It doesn't have to be an all-consuming concept though, does it? I mean, obviously there are people for whom their ambitions are all-consuming and who eventually actually hit the targets. But again, if lucky, they're part of the 10% who are the solution. Should we feel pressured? We shouldn't. There's nothing wrong with just being. We're already a miracle when you think about how many potential lives there are at that exact moment of conjugal bliss. How many, is it millions of little swimmers could be you, could be the potential life. And only one of them has programmed the sat-nav correctly to go and find the egg. You are already a miracle. Is being alive not enough? What are you doing? Plus, we live in a world where everything seems to be against us. The people who serve us no longer serve us, they serve corporations. The ones who are supposed to keep us healthy and alive and happy do everything they can to make us miserable. You are already a miracle. Making it this far. Getting through every single Monday morning. You are a miracle. Just being you. You are a miracle. You there listening to this. You are a miracle. I appreciate you. I appreciate anybody. Anybody who's willing to get up in the morning and face the day. And if you can make something of it, that's just a bonus. It doesn't have to be the be all end all load, does it? I was going to let you out there. He wasn't, obviously. But yeah, ambition is fantastic. Goals are fantastic. Goals give you something to work towards. But that's not exactly what everything is. That's not it. Making the best of your life. What does that mean? Can you only be happy if you've achieved the goal? No. Absolute rubbish again. I wanted to be a footballer. I never put any effort into it whatsoever. And then years later, do you know what? I actually had a fair amount of talent. Who knows? Maybe I might have made it into the Premier League. Maybe I'd have gone for a trial for a League Two or a non-league team and just said, no, you're not good enough, bye-bye. I don't know. Never put any effort in, did I? Life was too easy. Is that where the lack of a goal and ambition comes from? Doing that, missing out on what you could have done. I wanted to be a musician. I put no effort in. Maybe I could have made it. Who knows? But along the way, playing five-a-side football on a Thursday night, I met some fantastic people. I have enjoyed every second of it. Even the bits where I hurt myself, I enjoyed. Because I felt alive. Playing guitar with my mates in Neil's mum and dad's back room. I felt alive. I felt a sense of achievement, a sense of camaraderie, a sense of togetherness. Is the journey the actual thing we're supposed to enjoy, rather than some mythical summit? If I'd have pushed myself, I could have been a guitar-playing Premier League centre-forward, but then I wouldn't have met half the people I've met along the way, so... Was the goal to meet those people, but I didn't realise it? Do we have an accidental purpose? Could be. My dad always spoke about that. He made one or two decisions where life could have gone that way and it went this way. Could have been insanely and unnecessarily wealthy. Would that have turned him into an idiot? I don't think so. He's too cool for that. Despite the fact that he was earning good money playing football. This is all pre-Premier League, by the way, so it's not like he was on tens of thousands of pounds a week or anything, but he was on better money than the average bank manager, so, you know, can't moan. Never changed him. He was always the same. He was still the son of a docker. I'd like to think even if he got filthy rich, it would never have changed him. But his journey was supposed to be where we ended up. Maybe, I think. Perhaps. Bloody bin men. So while it's good to have goals and ambitions, don't fixate on them too much. And don't get too annoyed if you haven't hit your goal. Whether it's to be a singer with a #1 song, to score the goal in an FA Cup final that wins the trophy, whether it's to get 100,000 subs on YouTube. Aim for it, but that's all it is, just an aim. Just be healthy, be happy, and enjoy the ride, man. That might be what the actual goal is of being a human, is to enjoy the ride. As many have said, it's the journey, not the destination, that makes you who you are. Might also be the thing that was there to make life enjoyable for us. It is the journey. How many people have reached the goal and have been unsatisfied? And I know Only Fools and Horses is only a comedy show, but like in most comedy and most music, there's a kernel of truth. But after Del Boy and Rodney had earned the millions selling the watch, Del mentioned it. It was the ducking and diving that he enjoyed. It was the hope. That willingness to push yourself to try and be a millionaire. That was what the enjoyable bit was. It wasn't having the money in the bank. There's a life lesson to be learned there. John Sullivan was no idiot. So whatever journey you're on at the moment, just take the occasional split second and think about where you are, not where you're heading. There's no cafe at the top of Mount Everest, but you can stop to have a coffee and a chat with people on the way up. There's more than one camp. That's where you build your friendships, on the way up, not when you get to the top. Enjoy the journey, folks. Enjoy the journey. And hopefully, we'll see you at the summit. But if not, doesn't matter. We'll have walked a few steps together. Onwards and upwards.